to another Get into Cosplay with me.
Miss Girl was time crunching on this cosplay, so
I
this is the
already
intro.
filmed me making this, so y'all will see this, but this is just the end product. Um, but yeah, the screw, I feel like I need a better headband, but I will link how I will link the person that helped me make this screw because if it wasn't for finding their thing, I wouldn't even be Stein. But yeah, this is the end product of Stein, and I think it came out really good. I wish I learned how to sew as a kid, or like sew like learned before I wanted to take cosplaying very like serious. So that I could have perfected this. But I did what I could under the budget I had and under the time I had. So I hope you guys like it. I have to do makeup. Yeah. So now I will transfer you over to the makeup and stuff like that. But here's the full thing. It would have looked better if I took cosplaying more serious and then learned how to sew so that I can actually like get the stuff to look good because like it's just like hot glue gun and a little bit of fabric glue and stuff like that. Like I literally burned my finger so many times. Like y'all probably have seen it in the previous clips, but I burnt this finger so bad I have a blister. It's like purple. But I hope y'all hype this cosplay up because I sacrificed a lot of time, energy, and my fingers real bad for this. But I love y'all and I will see y'all at the end, I guess, once I put on all the makeup and stuff. And yeah, I hope y'all like it when it comes out. And also, happy Halloween. Probably when this come out, it's past Halloween. So happy past Halloween and happy Halloween. Hopefully I upload this on Halloween so y'all can see it. But yeah, thank y'all for the journey and thank y'all for liking all the cosplays I did. I was supposed to do 15. Yes, 15 cosplays, but that is a-okay. But thank y'all for all the follows, the love, the likes, everything. Just thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all so much. Without y'all, I wouldn't have a platform to do all this crazy shit. So yeah, I will now move y'all over to the makeup portion of this cosplay, which will be pretty simple because it's just Stein, like there's not much I gotta do. But I hate having a bare face and doing this. So yeah, I will see y'all there. Bye. And now we start the most difficult process of my life. This cosplay has cost me everything. It was fun though. I'm not gonna lie, it was fun. But oh my god, this was the most stressful. Mind y'all, I was time crunching because I think I did this for a couple of for either 4 days or a week before Halloween. I can't remember. But yeah, I was slaving in here. I had to do these on 2 separate days. But here I'm just cutting the uh turtleneck off the dark gray and the light gray, and then I'm sewing or threading, or actually I don't know what I'm doing because I've never sewn or thread or anything. I literally did a test on a sock and I was like, I think I can do it, knowing damn well that I have not trained or prepared myself for this. So it went kind of, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, here I'm attempting to thread the light gray to the dark gray. This was a struggle because like I said before, I wish I would have taken oh, English. I wish I would have taken sewing serious. Um, you know, when I was like going to college and stuff like that. Like I had a lot of hobbies I wanted to do, but I didn't do it. But this was one of them I wish I would have took a little more serious because I also didn't think that I would take cosplaying very serious, but I should have known because since I was a kid, every Halloween, every Halloween I would ask my mom, "Hey, what's my new Halloween costume?" And she'd be like, "Girl, you were just something last year." And I'd be like, "Yeah, that was last year." I'm not gonna redo a Halloween costume. Hello? Like I was a different thing every Halloween. I know I stressed my mom's wallet out. Jesus. But yeah, here I figured I'm gonna cut the collar completely, like also that I can thread all the way around. Obviously, I don't think that worked because later you're gonna see that I used the hot glue gun instead of threading. And then I had brought fabric glue, but fabric glue, oh my god, English. Fabric glue takes too long to dry. So I was like, I need this shit done ASAP. I want this shit out for Halloween so that I can wear it on stream for Halloween. So I was like, hot glue is the way to go. I just bought a bunch of sticks anyways. I forgot why I bought like a bunch of sticks for the glue gun. I know I bought it for something. I just can't remember what it was. But I was just like, you know what? Let's put these bitches to use. Okay? We need it. I need it because I want this cosplay out by a certain length of time. I give myself deadlines and then I procrastinate because I'm either scared or I feel like I don't have all the knowledge for it. So I'm like, oh, I'm too scared to try it. And it's like, girl, do it. Do it. If you don't do it now, you're never gonna do it. But yeah, um, this was a struggle in itself. Jesus. And now I think, oh, I'm still on the collar. I thought I moved to something else. No, I'm still on the collar because I was like, threading, I didn't realize threading take a lot of time. It literally takes so much time. I mean, I still want to learn it, don't get me wrong, but I didn't realize how much time consuming threading is because, oh my God, I was sticking myself every damn second. I was like, bro, there's no way that you're telling me I have my finger completely out the way, but I'm still poking myself. Like, I never got it. I think I'm just accident prone, and that's okay. At least I admit it. The first step to acceptance is admitting, and I admit I'm a little accident prone. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I literally have a scar on my thigh because I literally my phone was about to fall, and in a rush to grab it, I scraped my whole thigh, and that shit was bleeding. And I'm like, bro, you're telling me catching my phone caused me to have a scar on my leg? I was like, I should have let the bitch fall. Anyways, but yeah, I'm just very accident prone. But here I'm going around with the collar, attempting to go around with the collar. I realized that when I bought this, there were two separate materials, and I was like, well, fuck, maybe that's why it was so hard to use. There were two different materials. One was like stretchy, what's that stretchy material called? It's not polyester. Oh, I don't remember the name. Uh, when I figure it out, I'll probably say it on the screen. But yeah, one is the stretchy type, and then the dark gray I think is polyester cotton. So I was like, ugh. I thought that was so funny that like Renegadis, she be talking about how other states or people be complaining about dreams and nightmares, and I'm like, I understand that because that's how I feel sometimes about Miami. People think they know Miami like the back of their hands, and it's annoying sometimes. Her saying dick gobbling is crazy, but that's actually true. There's, a lot of people that shove the whole thing in their mouth and it's tickling their brain cells and they can't think. But anyways, yeah, I think I'm still, I know I'm not. Oh, I was about to say groove. I'm still working on a collar chair. Anyways, now I'm working on the sleeve. I literally had to take this and like switch my iPad to like face away from me so that I knew 100% which way the sleeves was. Because if I messed it up, I think I would have cried. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I think I would have bawled my eyes out. because I'm such a perfectionist when it comes to cosplay. I was like, bro, please tell me that I didn't mess this up because I would have been very upset, especially if I like spent so much time cutting it and stuff like that. Oh man. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just trying to thread the sleeve I'm trying to thread the light gray sleeve onto the dark gray. Oh my god. Thread I say it every time, but threading or sewing, whatever you want to call this, is so much work. And like, I hurt my fingers so much during this whole process. I'm like, bro, please free me and my fingers, bruh. My knuckles were actually hurting too. I think that's why I like gave up and I switched to using the hot glue gun because I was like, there's no way my fingers is in excruciating pain right now. Like, this is not cute. Like, mm-mm. Hopefully, next cosplay that I do, I definitely learn how to sew by then or thread or whatever because I had a mini sewing machine and I was trying it, I was testing it out on a sock and that shit burned out. It literally burned. Like I smelt it burning and then it just never turned back on again. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks. But like, I feel like even if I had that mini sewing machine, it would not have worked on a big project like this. Like, I need an actual sewing machine, and hopefully, I get one. That I get a sewing machine. Oh, and sorry if I sound like those cigarette commercials. Um, my body is in excruciating pain right now as I'm recording this, so I am resting and I'm hurt. I decided to not be a smart human being and not rest after my 12-hour stream. It's so dumb my body hurts. But anyways, um yeah, here I'm just still threading the sleeve and oh my god. Like I like this cosplay, don't get me wrong, but like I feel like now looking back at it, I feel like there's certain things I could have did better and certain things that I could have definitely tried. I most likely probably would have tried the fabric glue more because I feel like the hot glue, once hot glue dries, depending on how much hot glue you use, um, when it dries, it has that weird hard material that's like on whatever you hot gluing. I don't know how to explain what I'm saying, but like if you hot glue gun before, you know what I'm talking about. So like I feel like you can see that 100% when you look at the like sweater that oh yeah she used hot glue gun or she used some type of glue and especially that like also I was threading and then taking the threads out putting them back in taking them out so like I feel like you can definitely see that too but yeah here now I'm trying to just finish the back of the sleeve like thread the back of the sleeve. Oh my god. I it's one of my favorite cosplays. I'm not gonna hold you up. Even though it was time consuming, it definitely is one of my favorite cosplays. But definitely will not be threading ever again. Or at least the next time I thread, I am definitely learning beforehand. And I'm taking months in advance to learn or attempt to teach myself something because like I said, I just think I could have did this so much better, but that's also probably me being very critical on myself. But you know, I'm a cosplayer. That's what I do. Look at my old works and see what I can do better. But yeah, we're just continuing to thread that. Man, as you can tell, I was slaving. Okay, I was like, this is gonna come out the way I want it, one way or another. I don't care what material I gotta use. I don't care if I gotta use threads. I don't care if I gotta use fabric glue, hot glue, crazy glue. It's gonna come out the way I want it, and I'm gonna feed my kids, which is y'all my kids, y'all my Lumas. I was like, my kids are gonna be fed, okay? I'm gonna do my absolute fucking best. If there's somebody else y'all want me to do from Soul Eater, like let me know, cause Soul Eater is one of my favorite animes. Um, it's literally my top 10, maybe top 5. I think it's in my top five. But I love it so much. There's so many good character designs in this anime that I would definitely do. Um, there's a couple of people that I really want to do, but I need time to do. One of them is like Black Star. I feel like I want to get him as accurate as possible, and as y'all can tell, I don't know how to sew. I don't know how to thread. I don't know how to do none of that. If I could, I would have made his cosplay. But I don't know how to do any of that. So like I have to find his cosplay somewhere that's like affordable or try to make it myself cuz his cosplay doesn't look that hard either. Like, I don't know. I had to figure it out. But Black Star is definitely on the list. So if you say Black Star in the comments of who y'all want me to cosplay from Soul Eater, trust me, I want to do Black Star. I definitely want to do Black Star. I definitely want to do Death the Kid. Um, Low key, I don't know why, but I kind of want to do Maka's dad. I think he's very cunty. He's very princess girl. You know what I'm saying? He's baby girl coded. So yeah, I definitely want to try to cosplay a lot of people from Soul Eater and other animes. Oh my god, Jesus, my voice is leaving me. Anyways, but I think am I still doing the arm? Chill. I'm telling y'all, it is. It's very time consuming. I thought I would be done. I thought I would be done threading the same day, but I didn't realize it's just me and the thread and a big chunk of fabric. I was like, oh well. When I started with just the collar, I was like, ooh, yeah, this is gonna take some time because oh, I was like, yeah, this is gonna take some time. That's why I was like, yeah, we gonna have to come back the next day because oh Lord, I've been trying to do too much in one day. I think in these um clips that you're gonna see now, I did them in the same day. I think I did um the sewing or hot gluing of the fabric, and I think I painted the screw. I painted and made the screw. I can't remember like 100%, but I think that's what happened. Can't remember. Like I said, overachiever here. I do everything in one day sometimes. Um, Definitely know I probably didn't do like makeup. I most likely did the makeup and transitions and stuff the following day after I did this because there was no way I would have did all of that in one day. I mean, there has been times that I have did everything all in one day, building, makeup, and the TikToks and the pictures. I forgot which cosplay I did that for. Trying to think. I think it was probably Reggie. No, it wasn't Reggie because I had to let the paint dry. Anyways, I don't remember, but there has been times that I've done it. I didn't do it with this one because this one was very, 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 very time consuming. Um, yeah. Is this me taking the thread out? Oh my god, yes. I was like, I don't like how this looks. I'm taking the thread out. Yeah, yeah. I think here is when I officially gave up with threading. I was like, this ain't working for me, dog. I can't. Okay, so here I think I'm trying to thread the collar again. I took the thread out of the sleeve, but here I think I'm probably trying to thread the collar again because I'm like, excuse me, there's no way that I can hot glue the. Maybe I did it later. I don't know. I was like, there's no way I can hot glue the collar. So as you can see, I was literally trying everything I could, but obviously it didn't work. See, yep, I switched to hot glue, and let me tell y'all, it was the easiest solution because I couldn't thread, but god damn, did it hurt so fucking bad. I know hot glue is very fucking hot. I'm aware of that. But oh my god, I didn't realize how hot it would feel constantly getting burned in the same spot over and over and over. Like I told y'all before, my finger was literally purple. But yeah, here I just cut the half of the dark gray and the light gray, and now I'm putting that half. I'm gluing those halves together basically. And this was also a little difficult. This was difficult to put on because obviously it's hot glued. But here's me trying it on right now. I was like, oh, this isn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? But I could have definitely did better. Look at a hole. Mm, mm, mm. But I definitely could have did better. Yeah. So here I thought, ooh, let me put like a cardboard box under it to make it better so that I don't burn myself. Wrong, wrong answer, forehead. So it didn't work. But I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna tank it. Let's burn ourselves. We're already sticking ourselves anyways. We already stuck ourselves earlier with the thread. We might as well just add burn to the resume. So here I'm like folding the sleeves in to like give it a hem. I don't know what that's called. But yeah, we're done with that for now. Now I'm moving on to, sorry, I just got out of my chair. Now we're moving on to the screw. So here I am measuring it by flipping the paper mache box like inside out. I guess is the right word. Yeah, inside out. And I'm using an X-Acto knife to cut around, and then I'm using the scissors because cutting that with just scissors is a difficult task. And I will. Oh yeah, I'm watching. I think I remember her name is Ash Cat or something like that. On TikTok, she is the one that I am referencing to do this screw because she also did Stein. She did Stein um at DreamCon. So I was like, "Ooh, thank you," because that's who I wanted for my Halloween costume. And I was so glad she had a tutorial. So I'm watching her tutorial on the side while I'm using the X-Acto knife to get clean cuts. Listen, if you're a cosplayer or somebody that wants to get into cosplaying, buy yourself a art slash X-Acto knife. It is the best purchase I have ever made. Well, I didn't purchase it, but it's the best thing I invested in. My brother and I both went to school for art, but he went before me. So he had a spare X-Acto knife for me, and I just used it. But it is so good. Please get you one if you're into cosplaying. And here we are back with the fucking hot glue gun, which I was still burning myself with. And then this also started pissing me off because I was like, I did exactly what she said, but it feels like I did it wrong. And I was like, why isn't the cardboard sticking the way I wanted to? So I had to go get a box and get some more cardboard so that I can make the center of the screws that are so that it has depth to it. But I was like, I don't understand what I like. I was literally getting frustrated. I was like, I don't understand what I'm doing so wrong. Am I slow? I was like, am I slow? My phone like told me I had 20%. It just stopped my whole recording. Oh, I'm so annoyed by that. Anyways, but I finally figured it out to my best abilities. I was like, okay, we're back in motion. You're not slow. You just, your measurements was a little off. I think that's what happened. My measurement for the screw was a little off, but we made it work. Um, yeah, so now I'm just hot gluing all the parts together, and now I'm hot gluing the clinker, the party clinker, to the thing. Oh, and now we're back. The next day, I think we're back with me hot. I said, fuck it. I'm just gonna hot glue this fucking collar and hot glue everything because the sewing wasn't working. I was hating it the more I looked at it, and I was like, we gotta get this shit done. I want this to be my Halloween cosplay. So we just gonna do what I have to do. The thing that, oh, I think now I'm gluing the fake um stitching that Stein has on his sweater. I definitely do like looking at this again. I definitely would have cut that bottom dark gray again and added the light gray because I feel like the dark gray at the bottom went down too long compared to how Stein's look on the picture. But like I said, maybe that's just me overthinking. But here I'm cutting out the strips of the elastic band and doing the what you call it stitching. Oh my god, English, the fake stitching on it. And yes, I am hot gluing this because I was like, you know what, we're already here. We're already here. What I wish I would have did, I should have bought two different elastics because when I put the black elastics over the cut fabric, I had to add two. So I was like, I should have bought a thicker one that just went over it just one time and covered a lot of that, and then took the skinny ones and made the fake stitching. But yeah, I went through a lot of pain, hot glue, and all of these things. Excuse me. So yeah. Um, but nevertheless, I love this cosplay so much. Now I'm doing the lab coat. As you can see, I got a glove because I was like, maybe if I use a glove, I won't burn myself that much. You know what I'm saying? Or it won't go through. Newsflash, it still kind of burnt me a little bit. So I was like, you know what? Bump it. We're just gonna take the burn, bruh. I literally was like, I give up. Now we're moving on to me painting, which by far was the easiest part because I didn't have to mix this paint. I already had this paint straight out the bottle. So now I'm painting everything. And yeah, this concludes majority of what I did for Stein. I hope y'all like the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and there will be a part two, and I will see y'all there. Bye.